If you cry easily, science says you have something most people never develop. And it is not what you think. Let me explain. If you are someone who cries easily during arguments, sad movies, or even when you are overwhelmed, I want you to hear this. Crying easily is not a sign of weakness. In fact, psychologists say it reveals something most people never develop. Today we are breaking down the science behind emotional tears and what they really say about your mind. Growing up, many of us were told stop crying or be strong. But here is the truth. Humans are the only species on the planet that shed emotional tears. Think about that. Nature literally built us to express emotion through tears. So if you cry easily, it is not because you are fragile. It is because your emotional system is working exactly the way it was designed. Let us break this down. Psychologists point to three major factors that make some people more tear-prone. First, stronger emotional processing. People who cry easily tend to process feelings more deeply. Your brain, especially areas like the amygdala and the anterior cingulate cortex, is more sensitive to emotional changes. That means you notice emotions faster and feel them more intensely. It is not a flaw. It is emotional awareness. Second, higher empathy levels. Research shows that people who cry easily often have higher empathy. You do not just observe emotions, you absorb them. It is why you tear up during movies or when someone else is hurting. Your brain literally mirrors their feelings. Let me give you an example. Imagine you are in a meeting and someone shares a struggle. While others nod politely, you feel it. Your eyes water. You might think, why am I like this? But here is what is actually happening. Your brain is building a bridge to that person. You are not just hearing their words. You are experiencing their reality. And that is the foundation of trust, connection, and influence. Third, a more responsive nervous system. Some people have a naturally more active parasympathetic nervous system, which triggers tears as a form of emotional release. This is not weakness. It is a biological reset. Tears help your body calm down, reduce stress hormones, and return to balance. Crying is not losing control. Crying is your body restoring control. There is also something most people do not know. Psychologists have found that people who cry easily often have higher authenticity, stronger emotional bonds, and greater long-term resilience. Yes, people who cry may struggle in the moment, but because they process emotions instead of suppressing them, they actually cope better over time. You are not too sensitive. You are emotionally tuned in. And that is a strength. Let us talk about something powerful. People who cry easily are often the ones who feel deeply, care deeply, connect deeply, and understand others intuitively. These are qualities of leaders, helpers, creators, and visionaries. They are the people who change the atmosphere of a room because they feel what others miss. Society might label sensitivity as weakness, but psychology tells us it is emotional sophistication. Here is where this becomes powerful for your personal growth. Emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage emotions, is one of the strongest predictors of success. Not IQ, not talent, emotional intelligence. And people who cry easily, you are already halfway there. You recognize emotions instantly. You understand them deeply. The only missing piece is learning to channel that sensitivity into decision-making, communication, and leadership. Think about it. The best leaders are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who feel deeply and act wisely. Your tears are not holding you back from growth. They are the foundation for it. Now this part is important. Crying easily is not always emotional. Sometimes it is physical. Dehydration, stress, hormonal shifts, personality traits like high sensitivity, and even overstimulation can all make tears come faster. That does not make you broken. It makes you human. And if you have ever thought, why cannot I be tougher, here is a reframe. Maybe the world does not need you to be tougher. Maybe the world needs the version of you that feels fully. So if you are someone who cries easily, do not apologize for it. Your tears are not a flaw. They are a sign that your heart is still open, your empathy is still alive, and your humanity is intact. And honestly, that is rare. If this message made you see yourself differently, hit the like button so the platform shows it to more people who need to hear it. Comment below if you cry easily. I would love to hear your story. And if you want more psychology-based videos like this, make sure to subscribe. Feeling deeply is a superpower.